tonight exactly how well you know your books. Amy's going to read a line you've written. You have to tell us the character who said the line.
Hodor.
Hodor!
No, I'm sorry. That was actually Bran trying to get Hodor's attention.
I confess, I have not. Here's the thing: I haven't watched.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones?
I know. Look at me.
Ever?
Can you just catch me up on what's happened so far in the first few seasons of Game of Thrones?
What?
We got
a minute.
We're about 45 seconds now.
Stabby, 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 stabby. Sexy, 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 stabby, stabby, stabby. Beautiful, beautiful language and beautiful scenes of poetry and musing on the world that as we know it in King's Landing, and then a couple jokes. And more stabby, stabby.
Oh, you need to?
And brother, sister. Woo, 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 woo.
Wait, what's that? What does that mean? They're having a party? Like a tea party?
Yeah. They're going, look at my fingers in a circle. Look at that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man.
You don't pronounce the T's very much
No.
in America.
Tomato?
You want a
Tomato.
potato? No, I
potato?
want a potato.
Pronounce your T's. The English dialect is a
kind
lot
of-
more forced
it's
and
clipped.
colder and clipped.
Yes.
And it's more pushy.
Come on now.
Come on.
We're filming!
This is rubbish.
So that's how to speak American.
Thanks for joining us. Catch us on the next one.
You must prove your bravery by placing your hand inside the box. Only then can you do your acceptance speech, no matter what you find in there. Okay? So, thank you very Hello? No way. It doesn't ever stop getting scary.
Winter is coming.
Well, those are the words from House Stark. Half the people in the book say that.
No, these are the words from the Westeros 9 meteorologist, Breeze Daniels. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Ygritte, the wildling.
No.
Oh.
The Winterfell math tutor, Mrs. Puddlefinch. Jon Snow is not good with numbers.
Forgotten about that.
Not good with numbers.
Thank you very much, Dean Awards, for, thank you very much everyone for voting for me. It's so lovely to be associated with all the other actors that were nominated, so thank you very much. Okay, I'm done, goodbye.
Well, that's what they get for not inviting me. That was Robb Stark's Aunt Patty after she heard about the Red Wedding.
She doesn't, you don't want to have her at any function. She's a real bummer.
You know, these lists, you have to make choices.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. Weddings are very hard.
That's right.
To Robb Stark's credit, weddings are very hard.
Okay. Man wreck me Zala.
Khal Drogo?
No, me after a glass of wine.
Yeah.
3 characters from the show, and you, Sophie, have to decide who you're throning, who you're boning, who you're slaying.
Me as Sophie.
You is you, not
So
Sansa.
I'm basically saying, like, who out of my classmates I would...
It's all shits and giggles. It's all for fun.
Okay.
Right?
Go.
Rose played. It was amazing. Are
Who
you ready?
did she say?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
So we're going Jon Snow, Jaime Lannister, Jorah Mormont. And it's their characters, so it's fun.
Okay, the characters. Okay. I would throne Jaime Lannister because he's kind of awesome. I would bone Jorah Mormont because I like the older man. I would slay Jon Snow because he needs to smile more and he's getting me down. Big time.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. With their game. And I didn't even win the Super Bowl.
I've just finished shooting season 5, which we're around the area where we were up to with Marjorie in the books. So I'm entering into the fraternity of what the f is going to happen to me now.
Right.
I had a character called Manta Ray. I had a character called the White Raider. He was a superhero on skis.
Okay.
And I of course, had never skied in my life and knew nothing about it, but, you know, nobody had done that yet. I thought it was cool. So he had, you know, those ski poles that skiing people use.
Yeah.
One of his was a flamethrower, and the other one was a machine gun.
How could that not work? That's a great idea.
Perfect, yeah.
Now,
and here's the real foreshadowing part. I killed him at the end of his first story.
So you knew he didn't have a long...
Well, I knew that I like to kill characters even then.
Yeah, right.
Fragile. You know that?
Well, you're about to take Fragile's job right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You're already doing better than you did before. That was... Okay, so I think we're gonna do the whole interview from down here now.
Sounds like a plan.
Always the end. I'll just be sat on the throne, like, yeah, go on, fight. I'll be here.
You do me first.
Just do it.
Ready?
She said, "Excuse me." I said, "Yes." She said, "Are you being Glenn?" And I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "Will you do me a favor?" I said, "Sure. Can you just look at me and say Khaleesi?" And I said, "Sure, yeah, Khaleesi." And she, "Oh, so thank you so much." So that's kind of weird.
They like to play. I swear it's a joke that they play on tourists. And
well, tell me what it is, because in case I go there.
yeah, no, seriously, for everyone, I'm giving away their joke here. But they have this delicacy that's like it's shark, and it's they bury it. They catch the shark and they bury it underground. They let it rot. But before they let it rot, they all stand around and urinate on it. And then they leave it there for about 3 months, and they dig it up, and they serve it to wandering film crews and the like. And as you're eating it, they tell you what's happened to this shark.
What the?
And they're laughing, and they're not eating it.
That should be the first sign that they're not eating it, that maybe you shouldn't dig in.
Do you know what it tastes like?
No.
Pissed on shark.
This is my impression of the Twitter...
A dozen of these fans followed me, and we're eating cheesesteaks at Pet's King of Steaks at 2 in the morning, and one of them said, "I would like to be made a knight." And as it happened, he had a sword with him.
Right.
So I...
By the way, only in Philadelphia do they just let a guy with a sword walk into the cheesesteak place.
So I dubbed him a Knight of the Cheesesteak.
Wow.
And then all the rest of them wanted to be Knights of the Cheesesteak, too. So I made like 12 Knights of the Cheesesteak.
Hi, I'm Peter Dinklage, here for the ALS fundraiser. My good friend Sibel Kikili nominated me out of revenge for something I did on our show. So therefore, I will nominate 3 people: Thomas McCarthy, Josh Gad, and who is the other one?
Charles Dance.
Charles Dance, my dad, Charles Dance. Let's do this.
Bran, which Game of Thrones woman do you have a crush on?
I mean, Daenerys is pretty cool just because she's got dragons. I think I'd use her for the dragons, you know. But by Daenerys, gonna have the dragons.
Okay, I'll take Daenerys, you take the dragons.
Like when you had an amazing fight scene, you know, can you sort of like very briefly sort of tell what that was like to shoot?
I think he got off lightly.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I'm going to break the wheel.
That little monster's out there somewhere drawing breath.
I don't think I'm ready for what I deserve.
With me!
Han Hego asks, what is your favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni, always. I'm a simple lass, basic bitch, but pepperoni. Thank you.
To, you know, whether they are giants or elves or dwarves or whatever they are, they're still human. The human heart in conflict with itself, as Faulkner says, that all of us have the capacity in us for great good and for great evil, for love, but also for hate. And I wanted to write that kind of complex characters in a fantasy, not just all the good people get together to fight the bad guy.
Well, speaking of amazing characters, I would like to talk a little bit about Tyrion.